Hello everyone, welcome back to All Fun Quizzes. Today's challenge is an Adam and Eve quiz. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, commenting, liking and sharing our video. To everyone subscribed, thank you for supporting All Fun Quizzes. Let's play and have fun. What profession did Cain practice? Tiller of the ground. What profession did Abel have? Keeper of sheep. What did Cain bring as his offering? Fruit of the ground. What did Abel bring as his offering? Fat portions of the firstborn of his flock. Whose offering did God accept? Abel's. What emotion drove Cain to kill Abel? Jealousy. What question did God ask Cain after Abel was slain? Where is Abel your brother? How did Cain reply when God asked about Abel? I do not know, am I my brother's keeper? What punishment did God pronounce on Cain? Restless wanderer on the earth. What sign did God set on Cain to protect him? A mark on his forehead. Where did Cain go to live after his punishment? Land of Nod. For whom did Cain build a city? Enoch. What did Cain mean when he said, I have acquired a man from the Lord? Naming his son Enoch. At what age did Adam father Seth? 130 years. What did Eve call her third son, and what did it mean? Seth, appointed. How many years did Adam live after Seth's birth? 800 years. How old was Adam when he died? 930 years. Besides Cain, Abel, and Seth, what does Genesis say about Adam's children? He had other sons and daughters. Who was the first descendant of Seth? Enosh. How old was Seth when Enosh was born? 105 years. What does the name Enosh mean? Mortal man. How old was Enosh when Kenan was born? 90 years. What does the name Kenan mean? Sorrow. How old was Kenan when Mahalalel was born? 70 years. What does the name Mahalalel mean? Praise of God. How old was Mahalalel when Jared was born? 65 years. What does the name Jared mean? Descent. How old was Jared when Enoch was born? 162 years. How long did Jared live? 962 years. How old was Enoch when God took him? 365 years. How does Genesis describe Enoch's departure? God took him. What does the name Enoch mean? Dedicated. How old was Methuselah when Lamech was born? 187 years. How long did Methuselah live? 969 years. What does the name Methuselah mean? When he dies, it shall be sent. How old was Lamech when he fathered Noah? 182 years. What does the name Lamech mean? Powerful. How long did Lamech live? 777 years. How many generations are listed from Adam to Noah? 10. Which of Adam's descendants had the longest recorded lifespan? Methuselah. Which line is described as calling on the name of the Lord? Seth's line. Who is said to have walked with God and was no more? Enoch. Which line is associated with violence and boasting? Cain's line. Who is described as the father of those who dwell in tents and raise livestock? Jabal. Who is called the father of all who play stringed instruments and pipes? Jubal. Who is noted as the forger of all kinds of tools out of bronze and iron? Tubal-Cain. Which descendant's departure is uniquely phrased as God took him? Enoch. Who was Methuselah's father? Enoch. Who was Jared's father? Mahalalel. Who was Kenan's grandfather? Seth. Who was Jared's great-grandfather? Adam. How many years passed between Adam's creation and Seth's birth? 130 years. How many years passed between Seth's birth and Enosh's birth? 105 years. How many years passed between Enosh's birth and Kenan's birth? 90 years. How many years passed between Kenan's birth and Mahalalel's birth? 70 years. How many years passed between Mahalalel's birth and Jared's birth? 65 years. What did God make for Adam and Eve after their sin? Garments of skin. What role did Eve receive as described in Genesis 3? Mother of all living. Which of their sons' lines led to the flood? Seth's line. What overarching lesson runs through Adam and Eve's story? Choices have consequences. What was your score? Comment it in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe and pick your next challenge.